Why, hey, everybody. We are super excited to be chatting with not one, but two amazingly talented women. One portrays the independent, strong willed Dr. Sarah Horton, and the other portrays the passionate and fearless Kristen Demera. They are both Daytime Emmy nominees. Please welcome Linsey Godfrey and Stacy Haiduk. Yay! Oh my goodness. How are you guys?
Yes.
We're doing good.
For you ladies
Good.
on this early morning that we're doing.
I know. It's
I
good
know.
morning.
We have the glasses that make our eyes look like they're really big.
Right.
They're open.
You know what? Glasses just show that you have something intellectual to
Yeah.
say and that
That's
you are
it.
attentive
Absolutely.
and ready.
That's
Yes.
it.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations. We are so happy that you all have been nominated once again for a Daytime Emmy. I mean, 2025 was a lot for
Yeah.
both of your characters. But before we get into all that, like, how hard is it to put together your Emmy reel, or does it get easier as you do it? Because like you both have been nominated before, and Emmys come around and you're like, all right, we're doing this again. What do we put in? Like, is it easy to start putting it in, or every year you're like, what should I do?
I think this year was a little different for all of us because we had to do all of it ourselves.
Yeah.
That's what we heard.
Yeah. Liz, if you want to.
The stunned moment of like, we had to do it ourselves. Clutch pearls.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it was like freaky.
Yeah. I mean, I tend to, I guess, typically, like, I feel like they kind of like lob me an episode each year for the most part. And so I just tend to pull from one episode, and maybe if I wanted to show something different, I'll throw something in at the end where I'm like, here it is.
Yeah.
But and that's all mostly because I hate watching myself act. And so if I could just consolidate it into one episode so I don't have to sit and watch a year's worth of me acting, I would much rather watch everybody else act. I'm very happy to like do whatever I can to help others. But yeah, so for me it was just very it all came from one episode, so that to make my life a little bit easier. And I'm kind of like, look, but also like when I started, you had to do it that way.
Yeah.
So I think that like I've had that stuck in my head. Like when I first started, it was like you could have everything from one episode, but you couldn't take out any scenes. It had to be the full episode. Whether you were just sitting there listening to somebody monologue at you for a scene or not. And then they allowed two episodes, but they had to be consecutive. And you could take out things where you weren't taught. Like, so it just has progressed to where now it's kind of like a acting reel.
Yeah.
And so like I've definitely watched like I've definitely talked to people who kind of like took from multiple scenes, like, oh, I love this scene, I love that scene. I can't.
Well,
can't.
just a quick follow up though, like, because this year you had to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Did you question whether or not like, do I want to submit this year? Do I just want to like not, or were you like, okay, like gung ho about just doing it?
Listen, I'm a baby about it every year, whether somebody else is doing it for me or I have to do it myself for the exact same reasons, because ultimately I have to sit there and watch me.
Yeah.
But no, I was proud of my work in this episode, and so it was kind of one of those things where I was like, I just want other people to see it.
Yeah.
And you know, whatever happens, and that's just kind of how I felt. Like there was a year that I submitted all the scenes where Stacy kidnapped me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think I was going to get nominated, but I loved that episode so much, and I loved her performance and I loved my performance, and she had so much that year that she couldn't fit it into her reel. So I was like, I just need people to see how great these were.
Yeah.
And I didn't get nominated. I loved those scenes, and I loved working with Stace so much that I was like, at least you know, they can see both of us and what they can do, or maybe they get to see Stacy twice. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you got nominated that year, I think.
I
think that was the COVID. That was the COVID year. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it is interesting. I mean, for me, it's just like picking scenes that I had a really great storyline too, and it was a lot with my daughter taking blame for her shooting EJ. So I wanted to show the story and the arc, and like you said, there's a lot of, you know, you having to listen to other actors speak, and we could just cut to our performance, get to it. So I kind of picked from, like, I think 3 different shows, but still within the arc. I mean, they were back to back. And then I wanted one with our sweet little girl, Alice, who plays Rachel, just because she's so talented as well. And I just wanted to show the arc of Kristen's journey. So for me, it is always hard to watch. So I always ask fans, what were their favorite?
What do they? That's smart. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Eric does that too, I think. And I'm too, like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't want to know what the fans think.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't open that can of worms.
Well, sometimes they be hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
You know, soap fans are ruthless, but they can be helpful, because we've sometimes been on the show and have said something, and then 2 seconds later, a fan tweets us that exact scene from like years ago or something. So they're very resourceful.
Oh, that part is really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Like I love when I'm talking to them and they're like, and they tell me things about like my character, or like my favorite is when they're like, well, so and so actually should be this age.
Oh yeah.
Because Sarah is like 10 years older than Linsey. And Stacy's way younger than her character is supposed to be too.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah. They kept saying, "You're too old for Brady." I'm like, I'm 3 years older than him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ladies, what goes into deciding what category you go into? I mean, is that?
Oh, I can't.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Justin.
Oh. Ooh. Stacy, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Tony, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Justin, like, go out and then come back in.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes technology works when it wants to.
Listen, I think it's all magic anyway, so it's
this is very true. It's true. It's all very magical.
I don't understand how the internet works, therefore I think it's witchcraft.
It's like, excuse me, you have this place where all this information is?
But what do you mean I can send a photo into the air?
And someone gets it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean that we're talking to each other this way? What do you mean?
Right, exactly. What is happening? Okay, Justin, talk.
Hi, Justin.
Are
you there?
You can hear me? Okay.
Yay!
Awesome.
There we go.
Well, StreamYard is.
Well, great. Now I have to edit. This out.
I'm so sorry.
You have to do what we did for our Emmys, you know.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Combination.
Actually, you know what? I might just keep it in.
Just leave it in.
Why not?
Yeah. Things happen.
Okay. Want to ask you, what goes into deciding what category you guys go into? Is that something that was sort of decided before with the people who were sort of putting together your reels, and now it's on you? And how do you make that decision, and what goes into that? You both, we sort of mentioned it earlier, you both have been nominated multiple times in different categories over the years. So what kind of goes into that decision making?
I mean, for me, it was like, I mean, I usually do supporting. And there's been, I think, one other time I went up for lead and I didn't get it. So I was like, oh, I'll just stick with supporting. But this year I went, you know what? No, I did a lot of episodes.
And you were the lead of that storyline.
And I was the lead of the storyline, even though, you know. So yeah, I remember asking Andrea and I said, can I, because I'm not on contract, I said, can I go up for it? Because I always thought, she goes, you've done so many episodes, so you can go up for it. And I said,
that's cool.
I'm just going to toss my hand. I'm just going to toss my, hat in the ring and see what happens. And that's kind of what happened this year. And, but usually it's I always thought you had to be a supporting for that, but I've always been the lead of my own storyline.
Yes, right. Right.
Kristen is always the lead of
she's always
anything
the
that she
lead,
does.
Yeah, she's the lead in every
Yeah.
scene. I have a weird, very silly, not quite superstition, but just I guess thought process where I feel like I don't think I could submit myself into lead until I've won in supporting. Because
Oh.
Linsey, just I'm like, well, I haven't earned my spot to be there. Because the women like that tend to submit and lead are these like powerhouse women that have been doing it for forever.
Yeah.
And while I know that they would, because they're all very nice to me and they're all very complimentary to me every year, they always are so kind. They always reach out, and I'm so grateful. But I don't feel like, I feel like if I won in supporting and then another year like submitted in lead, they'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
When you can sit here or something, yeah.
But I also, I feel like I feel like in these scenes still I was kind of like a supporting character to Paul's lead.
Mhm.
And sometimes I just feel that way anyway, where I feel like the stories are a bit more Paul and Sarah's kind of supporting the Xander storyline.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mostly just this weird superstition thing.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It's not even super. It's just really weird. And everybody goes, that doesn't make sense. And I go, I know.
But it
just
makes sense to me.
And
Listen,
I'm not going to
And
change
that's all
it.
that
So,
matters.
it makes sense. Seven nominations later, it makes sense.
oh God,
Yeah.
seven times a loser.
Never a loser.
That
You're
way,
always a winner.
No,
Yeah.
you are a winner every time. Just getting
You
submitted
are.
is really amazing. So,
Yeah, just I always feel like, I know this sounds like, but just to be recognized for your
No,
work,
it's
because
a big deal.
yes.
yeah, because we always talk about like how hard you all work, and it's like I really wish people would recognize that and not dim that, because it's not easy doing what you guys do, and like portraying these characters consistently, getting a script, and like having all of this dialogue and emotions that you only get one take on.
Yeah.
You may have to,
Yeah.
even if you're like, I'm gonna flub just so maybe I can get the next take. They're like,
Yeah.
no,
It was
just go
good
to the
enough.
sentence before,
Yeah.
or actually, you know what, we're good. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I really appreciated like Ryan Gosling saying what he had to say.
Yes.
But we were all like 10 pages a day.
I know.
We
Yeah,
wish.
you're like, we wish.
It's
we wish
like
Ryan.
20, 30, 40, 50. And we
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
get one take and we move so fast. We move so incredibly fast that like I was actually just talking about this with Paul yesterday. Where we were like, you have to come in prepared. Like,
Yeah.
and one thing that like Paul and I love about Stacy is that she loves to run lines until she feels comfortable. And Paul and I run lines until we feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But like, you really have to do your homework the night before. And I was saying to Paul, like, I have to do my homework the night before. Then I have to look at my lines before I run it in the morning again with anybody.
Yep.
And then I want to run it again. Because the more I know those lines inherently, the more I can be free with
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
And there's people like when you act with Stacy, who is a very free actor, that you're like, I want to show up and be there toe to toe with her and be there
Mhm.
toe to toe with all these people who are really great. I mean, we are so fortunate
Yeah.
over at Days with the actors and what they're capable of,
Yeah.
because it really is a sink or swim job, so much more than the other soaps.
Mhm.
And I think Stacy could really attest to that, especially going from Days to YNR,
Yeah.
so quickly. Like you have, it is a sink or swim, and it's very interesting to watch when people like kind of, I always say like double dutch it, like when they try to double dutch and they're like, that's all right. You got to know how to do it or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. But it is, because we'll be in the makeup room and you're like, please don't anybody ask me questions. I just
Yeah,
need
nobody-
focus.
Don't
Yeah.
make eye
Always.
contact with me.
But
And then
so
here's something like, asking questions and like talking. You're like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. It's good. Yes, it's so good to see you too. We saw each other yesterday.
Great. I got 50 pages now.
I missed you as well.
Yeah. And then you just keep going.
It's been 16 hours.
I mean, I'm always praying right before a scene, going, please, angels, let me get through
Let this.
because you're so nervous, like you're going to screw up, and you don't want to screw up because you want to not be the one that
ruins the day. Yeah,
holds the day back. So
and then they add doctor jargon in for me.
Oh,
No.
They're like, "Good luck, Lins."
Here you go. Here's this new medical term.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
So sometimes when we're doing like really medical stuff, they have a consultant there, and then sometimes they don't, and they'll just be like, "Okay, Lins, so then you're just gonna go up here and do some doctor stuff." And I try to each time I go,
what do I do?
I don't know.
I, Lindsay, am not a doctor.
Yeah.
We know that, right?
It's called acting, and you go over there and you go, I'm gonna lift the coffee, and look at this.
Let me push these.
I'm gonna let me check the pulse.
Yeah, right.
I did that twice. I just told this story where they had, oh my gosh, they had this scene. I can't remember why, but Emily's character gets pulled in on a gurney, and I'm standing there talking to Galen, and I did not, for whatever reason, ask who the tag was on, and I had not paid attention. And so I wasn't sure if the tag was on me or Emily or Galen. And for whatever reason, I decided absolutely it wasn't Galen. Like it had to be me or Emily. And I don't know why. And so I'm supposed to rush to her side. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll check her pulse. But then they hadn't called cut. And so then I checked her pulse again, but on her neck. And then you just hear me go, I know what I'm doing. And you can see Emily be like, it turns out the tag was on Galen anyway, so it was fine.
Okay.
I think about it all the time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Those are the moments we love.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I wish they had a blooper roll though.
Yeah.
I miss those.
Lamone used to set up his phone to record. We all need to just start doing that because there are so many funny ones.
Yeah.
Oh, Lamone would have me cracking up with some of the stuff and I'd never forget one that was so funny. This was like years ago. It was like the I don't know where, but it was like multiple people, like Christian Alfonso, Lamone, Sal, Marcy, like all these people. And apparently, when Marcy came in as Abigail, she tripped. but it cut to Lamone and Sal, and you could see Lamone and Sal notice, and they went.
Just turned around.
And they came back with like the serious face, but you could tell they were and I was like, what happened? Like she tripped, and we were all like,
we had an episode where Lamone and I were together, and we were supposed to go like to the right, but we went to the left instead, in the background of a Christmas episode. And so we go to the left, and you see both of us look at each other, and so then we quickly they couldn't have seen it, but and both in red, you just see us quickly like go to the other side. and the best part is like Eli and Sarah are Hortons. So they should know where the kitchen is.
Right.
It's like, nope. Oh,
they go to
so with all of this, like, I mean, there are so many moments and things that, because we've talked about the hard work and having to put together this reel and things like that, but with the fact that you guys have both been previously nominated, you haven't won yet, but but it's coming. But like, what when you do this, what do you hope that the voters or the people, the judges behind the scenes, what do you hope that they see in like your performances?
I guess you just kind of, I don't know. Like I guess like that it feels that they feel something, you know,
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
make that
Honest,
I
that
make
you
them
feel like
feel
you're going
something.
through something with they feel like that they're part of your journey, and I think for me it's when I watch somebody's, are they going after something? Do I feel they're whatever it is that they're, you know, fighting for, or if they're just having an honest conversation, that it's I mean, isn't that kind of, when you watch something or you want to be taken on the journey with that actor, that character,
Yeah.
do I believe that they're actually, for me, it's like, do I believe that they're actually
They're actually going through that.
going through
Yeah.
it, you know,
Yeah.
and that,
And it's so funny because it's like the most basic thing of our job is like, it should sound like it's coming out of your brain. But
Mhm.
you hope that it sounds like it's coming out of your brain.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
I mean, when you have to explain, like, you know, someone's, you know, returning from the dead, or like,
Yes.
you know, a medical, you know, diagnosis or things like that, you know, you want it to feel like it's
Well, it's
coming
that-
from your brain.
There was that
There
year
you go.
where I had to list. I was getting onto Xander and I had to list all of the terrible things that he's done. And I'm like, you
Yeah.
shot Marlena and Brady, and you kept Nicole in a cage, and you kidnapped Holly, and you were a diamond smuggler, and it just keeps going. And I'm sitting there and I was like, I can say this with a straight face for sure.
Yeah, right. Because on the
True.
on the receiving end, yeah, we're like, yep, he sure did. Yep,
He
he
sure
did that.
did.
Yep, he did
And I'm
that.
not talking about Paul. Xander did those things.
Xander did those things, yeah.
And
But then
in Salem, people who do those things can sometimes just walk free.
Yeah.
Kristen does that next time Paul goes to prison.
But you get out all the time. Paul always says the Salem prison is an honor system. Like you just
Well, thank God, because the men only spend a day. Kristen always spends like a few, you know, at least a few weeks or a month, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Year, or
Yeah.
you know, whatever it is. I know. I'm always like, why do I have to go to prison for this? Why?
Well, on our show, Stacy, we have a running joke. I don't know why this always sticks with us, and it killed us when it happened. For one, I forget the storyline. You were in a hospital. This was maybe years ago, maybe your first couple of years, and you had to like outsmart someone or disguise yourself, and you literally just put your hair. They had you put your hair in a ponytail and
put on
a pair of glasses. So we crack up on that all the time. Or whenever anyone has to like evade police, we're like, do the Kristen thing, put your hair in a ponytail
they
or
Clark
change
Kent
your
it.
hair.
yeah,
Exactly, and it worked. And it was the funniest thing. And we're like, how does no one recognizes her now?
It's, you know what? It's the Clark Kent Superman
Right.
syndrome, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
that hat. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Kristen.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god.
thought you were someone else.
Yes, but no, now you don't recognize me.
Now I'm someone else.
Meanwhile, like I was watching that episode, like she's right there, y'all.
Yeah. And, right.
Nobody. Okay. nobody.
Yeah.
Was, okay.
It still cracks us up whenever Kristen has to get away. We're like, just put your hair in a ponytail. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
She can evade the police or.
You'll be okay. We're all going to do
ISA.
that from now on. Nobody will recognize me.
Right. Yeah, right.
And I always
Yeah.
feel like that's Sarah's relationship with Kristen too, where like she's walking by and Sarah's like, okay.
Okay.
She's up to something, but I'm not getting involved.
I don't.
Nope.
I don't see
Okay.
it.
I got
name
put
is
in a
Ben.
trunk last time.
I gotta ask, do you ladies, whenever you
Oh my
do
God, I
like
remember
a kick,
that time.
okay.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. And that was what was so funny is wearing the mask again to go out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was like, it's like, she and I are so different. I just was like laughing. I'm like,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, that
sure,
mask.
Yeah.
That mask.
Sure.
But you know what? We believed it.
Yeah.
We believed it.
Abs- sold it.
Absolutely. And it was
Yeah.
great, but it's just so
Yep.
funny. We were cracking up the whole time though.
Yeah.
And that's the same mask that was worn.
Right.
It's Ari's face.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it was. Yeah. I remember she showed us pictures of like how they
Yeah.
like did the mold and
mold,
everything.
yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
We believed it.
Yeah.
We said,
Because you just got to hold a wig to it, and it's fine.
And that was it. Whichever short, long, blonde, brunette.
Right.
I know.
Mhm.
I know.
Yeah.
I have those faces too, because I had to be the face that they put the face on from Ari's, because I had to mold it to my. It was just hilarious. I was like, oh, the journeys.
Oh gosh.
When
It's
you
so
do
good.
like
It's
a really
fabulous.
great scene or like a kick-ass scene where you're like, oh wow, today was like really good. Do you ever like log that mentally as like, you know what, this might be some Emmy material here? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
When I read it,
yeah,
when I read it, I'm like, because inherently like kind of where the storyline needs to go, and you've been playing the character for such a long time, and so like, when I read the episodes, like sometimes specifically because I typically like only scream and cry with Paul. So like sometimes I'll reach out to him the night before and be like, hey, so this is how I see this going. And he'll be like, yeah, 100%. That's how I see it going too. And I'll be like, all right, cool. But yeah, the scenes I submitted, it was just like everybody was in agreement with how it should go. And so like, I'd contacted Paul, and Paul was like, I agree. Let's go big with it. Let's get really mad. Because this is the end. And then we got to set, and we were like sitting there, and then our co-executive producer Noel came over, and he was like, here's how I want it to go. And we were like, all right, we're in.
Nice.
We already did that. And then he told the boom operators to kind of be back a bit, because he's like, it's going to be loud. And it was really loud. And it's funny because I yell at him, but the music in the background of our show, you couldn't like quite hear how loud I actually yelled at Paul, because no one was expecting it. And all 6'2" Scottish Paul did recoil a little bit. And I was like, ha! Ha!
Good.
Usually it's Paul like intimidating, like, well, I guess not. Sarah's usually the intimidator in the relationship with Dan.
100%.
Yeah.
But
it was great. And so when I read a scene, like I knew like last year and the other time, like when I read those scenes, I was like, okay, these are going to be something, and just depending on how they go, because sometimes I read them and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I get there and it just doesn't go the way you plan, or because your performance should be heavily dependent on your scene partner. Because to me, like if I like the times that I've helped like test for another actor, I'm always like, it should be one scene, but I should have 5 different performances depending on what each partner brings. And so like sometimes you can be so angry, and you're supposed to be angry, but the person in the scene is taking a more delicate approach. So you have to like counter that. So sometimes you lose control of a scene a little bit. Or it just doesn't go the way that you think. But when all of the things line up, you're kind of like, all right, cool. And so like you read it, I know, and then I get there and I perform it, and I'm like, that was it. That was the one.
Logged in.
It felt good to do. I felt like I went where I wanted to go, which is hard because we get the one chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Stacy, how about you?
Oh, what?
when you do a great scene, do you log it as like, oh, this is Emmy worthy?
My thing is, I like to just get the lines down as best as I can, get the through line, and most of the time, unless I don't plan anything, because I work spontaneous within the scene, and I think that's what you were saying too. When you work with other actors, you have to just be present. And I do notice, if I liked where it's going, sometimes I don't even know where it's going. I'm like, wow, that felt really good. And it's kind of this journey for me. So, I know where I want to go sometimes, but I, as an actress, I just kind of go where it takes me, where Kristen takes me and the other actor on the other side, because you just never know. And that's kind of fun, and choosing, because planning, it doesn't always work, especially when you get
I think you can tell when people are like, no, I decided to cry, or I decided to be, especially when somebody decides to cry in a scene and you're like,
why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
Why are you crying right now? Like, there's nothing.
I feel like that would be me because in my face will say everything. Like if they start crying, I'd be like,
same. My face, and so I have to sit there and just be like, be stoic.
Yeah, just
But then my eyes do it. Like they're such traitorous bastards.
My face will say it before I can, and by the time I'm doing it, I'm like, my mind's like, oh, and I'm like,
yeah.
Dang.
I'll be like, you totally pulled that off, and I'll look at Paul, and he'll be like, why were you so angry? And I'm
like, now, Stacey, we mentioned Alice Halsey earlier, who portrayed Rachel. She is also up for a Daytime Emmy nomination as well.
Yeah,
and I mean, the storyline that Rachel had to deal with was heavy. I mean, from shooting EJ to like, conspiring with Sophia, having to deal with her mom's confession, and then of course ending up in poisoning Sarah, and then of course ending up in everyone's favorite place, Bayview.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And it was so
What was it like for both of y'all, actually, because you both worked with her throughout her storyline, to see her name be nominated as emerging talent? What was that feeling?
I knew instinctually that little girl would.
There's no way that
House on the Prairie.
and killing it. There was just, I think everybody expected it for Alice because you just there are just kids that come around that are actually really great actors. Like there's kids that you can tell like their mom just made them memorize these lines.
Yeah.
And then there's kids that kind of fundamentally do understand acting. And we have been crazy fortunate at Days of Our Lives. We just seem to pump out those little actors that are like, you know what I mean? Like Carrie, who played Tom. I just watched Weapons twice.
Yeah.
Like,
he's so great at that.
And he's so good at it. And little Alice and Lorelai, who took over for Alice, like they're all just these great, like we just seem so fortunate over at Days with these kids. And like and Angelica, who plays Victoria, like she's phenomenal. She's, she knows those lines inside out and backwards. And like, she's so cute because like you mess up, she'll be like, why did you do that? I was like trying to. So with Alice, like you would just watch her and you could watch her little brain go and you could watch her make these choices and be right there with you.
That's the key right there.
She's just a little squish.
Present.
And she's such a little love, and like her parents are really lovely, and like it's just you can't. There's just certain people that like you can't, like you just want to cheer on forever, and I can't wait to see what she does. Like I just can't wait to see where Alice goes. I think.
I honestly, I just go, she's just so bright. She's smart. She's just together.
It's like, I can't wait to watch.
She's.
I always make that joke where I'm like, "Cause these kids know their lines better than some of the adults."
That's
sometimes
exactly,
I'm that adult.
That's it. That's exactly how we felt when we saw Alice work. We were just like, man, and Carrie too. We were like, gosh, these kids are like they're like little humans who just like are like you wouldn't expect like people their
little
age
machine
to, like,
humans that just come out. Like,
I think there's just like certain kids that come out as adults. Like my nephew was never a child a day in his life. He just turned 28, but he just came out like a 75-year-old man. Like he didn't want to do anything fast. Like he just my daughter has a friend who like also he is a child currently and has still never been a child a day in his life. And I just think those like Alice is an adult. Carrie is an adult, and they are just adults. Like I remember like coming into Carrie and doing like the thing that I do with kids, where I was like, and he was like,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like, good day to you. Good day to you, ma'am. Yeah.
It's like, wait, so I'm the kid in this scenario.
and I
Got it.
always am the kid anyway, but like usually kids are down with that. But he was like,
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I got a super serious question here for you ladies. What are we wearing?
oh my God.
And Stacy, I know you're on the hunt for something vintage.
I always
heard.
look for a piece of vintage that I love, and that will actually fit me for that time. Yeah, we'll see what ends up. But you know what? It's Halloween, so I thought maybe I'll go.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I wanted to lean into the Halloween aspect, but I keep changing my mind where I was like, oh, I'm doing this, and then I was like, I don't want to do that. I found something that I really love that I feel like I want to take and add to and make it more special.
Yeah.
So I think I'm sold on that one, and it'll be the first year that I think in a very long time that I'm going to let somebody else do my hair, which is wild.
I can't do any of that. I'm too nervous when and it's
Yeah.
because it's just the time frame you think you have all day, and then it's like, oh shit,
No, it goes so
an hour
quick.
left.
Yeah, it goes so quick. And also, I feel pressure every year to do better than the year before with my like whatever I wear. And like last year's was like so good that I was like, boy, how do you best that one?
Yeah.
But I think I got it. I think I got it.
Well, you both of you are very fashionable, and you always pull out a look. So I can't wait to see what you guys have on. Yeah, well, and hopefully we're there again this year to talk to you guys on the red carpet.
Oh yes, please, that would be delightful.
Two years in a row, you're the only interview that I did, and I didn't technically do the first one. I crashed Wally's.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, the crashing of interviews I always love because
That's
also
my favorite.
But it shows how much you guys like each other and have fun with each other. So it's a moment where like, oh, whatever, they're just standing there, and then it's like, but to see that like camaraderie and then like have it crash, and then we're like, okay, we're used to this, so now you're a part of the interview.
Yeah. And I was saying, I got asked in 2 different interviews, like, what's my favorite part of the Emmys? And I was like, really, it's the beginning and the end of it. Yeah. It's like the cocktail moment before and then the party after, because, at work we get to see each other and that's awesome. But at days, like we all really like each other very much. Like it's a very cool environment. And like we always joke that like Marnie is such a good casting director because she has to like cast somebody who's great, but also has to have like the right vibe because there's a vibe at days. But also like it is so much fun to get to see my friends at Bold and my friends at GH, my friends at YNR, and now my friends at the Beyond the Gates. And like me, Carla, and Lawrence, we're all like,
right.
It's like a soap reunion.
Yeah.
And like we were that way last year.
The same room.
I know, right?
But like, because like the 3 of us were so close when we were on Bold, and then to like, branch out and be nominated for all these different things was just like, so we were really stupid excited to see each other. But like there's all these people that used to be over at our show that are over at YNR that I get like to see.
Now, one last question before we let you guys go. We always give you all accolades as far as like your work and things like that, and we like to feel like we want to remind you guys that yes, we're paying attention and like we see the hard work and everything like that. But what would it mean to you to finally take home that daytime Emmy? Like, does it mean something special, or is it just something that says, yeah, I did it?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm always kind of like, hey, you guys think I'm all right at this. Like, that's cool. And then I think if I had a trophy, I'd be like, oh my God, you actually did think I'm all right at this. And then maybe I could take a break from submitting for a little bit because I could be like, I did it.
There you go.
I did it.
I don't know, because if you win supporting, guess what?
Yeah,
we got to go to lead.
Yeah,
but I gotta wait. But I have to wait till I feel like I have something. You know what I mean? That is lead worthy. So I don't know. And I just need a break from watching myself.
Well,
Once a year is a lot.
we never get tired of seeing you guys. Stacey, how about you? What would it mean for you?
I just, like you said, yeah, this is really great. I mean, you think about it, and then even when you don't, when you're sitting there and they say somebody else's name, you're like, oh, disappointment. But cool.
Yeah.
This is great. You're here. Yeah. I guess just, be super neat to hold that thing and go, I did this. I kept putting it out there and putting it out, and
Yeah, and I can't believe Telfer has one before me. Unbelievable.
Well, just think, it's partly yours because you helped him get there.
Yeah,
I sure did.
If it weren't for you yelling at him and giving him stuff,
I should ask for part-time custody of that, Emmy.
you
there
should.
you are. So you guys
You
should, split it.
Split custody.
Yeah. It's like, hello, Paul. I will be taking the Emmy for the next 5 months. Thank you,
Well,
Linsey.
really, I want to win this year because, yes, he won last year. But if I win this year, I will have won on his birthday, which I just can't think of anything that would be
that's
more.
right.
That would be so cool, right?
Like, on your birthday, no less.
Suddenly, I see you ending the speech with, and one last thing. Happy birthday, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, ladies, as always, it's such a joy to talk to y'all, and thank you guys so much for joining us. And we are super happy, and we're super excited that you all have been recognized for your work. It's, again, not an easy task. We both think you guys are so amazingly talented and so deserving of not only the nomination but also a win. So we are crossing everything and hoping that you guys land a win. Because you
thank
should.
you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really.
Oh, and thank you guys for tuning into our Emmy chat with Stacy Haiduk and Linsey Godfrey. And we will be back with more. And make sure you send them all the love and good energy and vibes to snatch the crown this year.
I love
Thanks,
you guys.
everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
ladies.
Bye.
Bye.